Everybody, and welcome back to Persona 5. I am John MugiwaraJM, and for once I'm streaming at a normal time. When we last left off, we reached the high limit floor in Nijima's palace. Now we have to go reach the treasure. Yo, Rockman Spiral, Troy, what's going on? Don't feel bad about missing yesterday. I streamed pretty late last night. I was tired, but I powered through the first half of this dungeon. You got any Velvet Room recommendations for me? I have changed up my persona quite a bit. I got rid of Arsene finally. But if you have any recommendations for me before I continue, let me know. In fact, I want to go in and register what I have anyway. She doesn't kick. They don't kick me in anymore. Well, then again. Also, how are you loving this awesome track? Well, considering I have to have the volume turned down, so it doesn't overpower the game audio. It's catchy. I just don't know the words yet.
How goes the rehabilitation?
You'd like to read the compendium?
Oh, I think I registered them all.
Read here.
Let's take a look, shall we? Sure.
The inmate needs our guidance.
Let's execute him.
Fusion.
Here's what I have. Arsene is gone. I replaced him with another full Arcana guy. Some of my weaker personas I only had so that I can help with confidant building. Like this guy I only keep around to help out with Futaba. I forgot who the Strength Arcana was, but I have that for them. I keep this one for Makoto. This one for Yusuke. I just replaced him with Arsene with him. I got a Sun one, but I don't. Who was the Sun Arcana again? I forget. But I have that one. I kept Oni because his abilities are too good. Phoenix was a combination of one of my old Onis, so I kept him. I have this guy just for Iwai. And this is my favorite persona. I don't want to get rid of them if I don't have to, because he has all those abilities, and I don't really want to get rid of him if I can help it. And then I have this one, who apparently Igor and the twins said was a very good one when I made him last night. I forget what I fused him with, but I have this boy now. Oh yeah, there was that one persona in the There was the persona in this palace that had electric move, and I grabbed it because I don't outside of Ryuji, I don't have any electric skills, and I don't really use him. So I figured I might as well take it. I also have another good ice one, and they've got Boost, Evade Fire, Null Rage, Swift Strike. Not bad. Later you'll be needing to vary out their skills, and damn, nice getting Byakko. Thank you. I figured Byakko, like they said, you've got a really nice one. A good portion of them I just have for confidant building, but once I get rid of those, once I've maxed those, I don't really need them anymore. Like I maxed out Mishima last night, so I don't really think I need the Moon Arcana anymore. How have your confidants been since I last checked? I'll take a look, but the only one I really did was Mishima. I maxed out Mishima last night. Just my luck, the guide said to do his tonight, on the 14th.
Finished for now?
Let me see what I have in the way of...
They will be reborn anew.
Nah.
Finished for now? Are you finished?
Let's get this going. We might fight Nijima tonight.
No slacking off.
Let me know if you have more recommendations if I have to go back in there.
We've arrived. Now
let's do it. Let's get back to...
Also, I have some grievances with your Reaper Hunt. What did you want me to do? Because I know what I'm supposed to do, but I did not. I was like really late. And I didn't have the patience to deal with that. I made another save state so that I could just get the trophy later on. But I don't. Other than that XP, I don't see it as much of a priority. Sweet, that door that was blocking our path's gone now. So this is what cognitive control looks like. Dude, if this stuff is still surprising you, you're going to be in for a world of hurt from here on. It is still a little hard to believe, I must admit. Look, there's a counter up ahead. Should we head there first? I suppose there would be no issue when stopping by. Let us go. Welcome to the High Limit Floor, a proverbial gambling paradise. First off, we would like to extend a welcome gift to you.
Yes!
Awesome, they're giving us coins this time too. Just 1,000 though. At least give us each person that much, cheapskate. I'm sorry, but the welcome gift can only be applied once per card. Furthermore, this is the map for the High Limit Floor. Okay, show us your prizes now. You want to exchange our coins for a member's card. We do have prizes, but that is unfortunately not one of them.
How do you mean?
What? Then how are we supposed to get to the manager's floor? I assure you there's no need for a card. Please head over there. This sounds suspicious. Well, we cannot proceed unless we check it out. Why don't we head there for the time being?
I have something. I can feel it. I can feel it. Focus.
This feeling.
Hey.
This is a safe room.
Let's do it. Okay, let's go.
Suppose I should go upstairs.
Joker, I have something.
Oh!
Bead, chain, and sapphire.
Focus. It's somewhere. Isn't that...
A scale? Or is it a bridge? Maybe it's a scale-shaped bridge? There's an area on the other side too. That could lead to the manager's floor.
Yes.
There can be no doubts. We'll need to lower the bridge to cross. But how do we do that? How indeed. Let us try investigating around here. Authenticating member's card. The required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000 coins. What? We need 100,000 coins just to cross over there? It's getting clear that she has no intention of letting us proceed onward. I don't believe there's any need for pessimism, though.
What?
But think about how much that is. We were desperate to just get our hands on 50,000. We still obtained them in the end. We'll succeed if we can do that again, then double our total. I suppose this is the high limit floor. Indeed, there must be a high risk, high return game somewhere here, but we'll need to win too. Our first order of business should be to see what kind of games exist on this floor. It's tricky with him, but the game will tell you when he's afflicted with despair. If he doesn't run, then try again, because when the Reaper is out, he'll be there until you leave the current floor. Otherwise, you ain't winning at all. The only way this will go well is if you have a preemptive strike. And the XP ain't a priority? Now that you're at this point, you'll change your tune real quick. This game's about to be fresh out of mercy. I mean, that's why I made that save state, in case it gets really nasty. I realized at this point it's going to get harder. That's why I made that save point, so that I can just do it on my own. And if things get real bad, I'll take a break from this game, go back to that save point, do all this again, and see how it goes.
I have something.
You've warned me about how things getting really, really hard at certain points. But so far I've done pretty okay. Like, I've had some rough patches, but nothing... Like, okay, nothing's gonna get as bad, I think, as Tales of Zestiria. Like, there's frustrating, but you can get through frustrating with a strategy. Tales of Zestiria makes me mad because I can't figure out why I'm not losing. Persona, I can find out why I'm not winning. Welcome to the battle arena, the infernal fighting ground where the embers of life glow bright. Oh, it's you guys. Our manager told us about you. Huh? The hell have you been hearing about us? My, you're so quick to anger. Wonderful. This would be quite boring if that wasn't the case. Now allow me to confirm before I begin explaining. Do you currently have 10,000 coins? What? We don't. Well, that won't do it all. This is out of the question if you don't have enough for the entry fee. Now listen up. Come back here once you have that amount. Seems this game requires a participation fee. Oh well, we need to play by the rules, so let's go find somewhere we can win the necessary coins.
Is there a safe room nearby? Ooh, this place is relaxing. Let's take a seat here.
Unless, of course, I can go to Mementos before flu season ends. I'll give it a shot then, too.
I'll just add this.
See, look, number 4. That's from my failed Reaper hunt. I saved that right before I left.
Hang on, I'm getting ready.
I can see it. It's somewhere. I can see it.
Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, I can handle frustrating and I'm failing because I'm doing something wrong. I can't handle failing at something I haven't been taught how to do well.
I have something. I can feel it.
Welcome to the House of Darkness, our puzzling labyrinth in the dark.
What was that?
You better not be looking for a fight. We ain't interested. That won't be necessary. You are valuable participants, after all. Participants. Most certainly. The original intent behind the high limit floor is different from that of others. On this floor, VIPs are encouraged to send substitutes to compete in the games in their place. Consider to be like horses in horse racing. However, it seems you have no substitutes. Of course we don't. That should be obvious. Indeed it is. Hence, you will be vital participants in these games.
You got it.
We basically need to be our own substitutes. Sounds perfect to me. That's way better than spectating. Splendid! Now allow me to explain the rules. A straightforward maze lies directly ahead of you. I suggest you exercise utmost caution within, as the light is dimmed quite heavily. Your entry fee in this maze will be 1,000 coins, but if you can manage to reach the goal, well, you will obtain 10 times that amount. 10,000 coins just from completing a maze? It's no wonder they call this the high limit floor. I doubt the maze will be as simple as it sounds. Let's start. One more thing. You are free to head backward in the maze or even leave the room if you so choose. Well then, please enjoy.
The effect of the cognitive world is weak here. There may be a safe room close by. A safe room!
Oh, don't worry. This is the first Persona game that winds the clock back 1 week. You are given the option to reverse time 1 week prior to our boss battle, especially kicking your ass. Haven't had to do that yet. You don't give me enough credit, man.
All right.
Wow, they weren't kidding. God damn, it's so freaking dark. This is definitely not a little. We've been tricked. I'm sensing shadows too. Very simple, my ass. If we do not ascertain the layout and placement of the enemies, we will surely find ourselves in danger. I just hope there's an adequate way of doing so.
Somewhere. Focus.
We can...
Show me your true form.
I wonder if it as finishing off enemies will turn the lights on. Oh, this thing again.
Don't rush.
Persona! Something else.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona. Negi Mitama. There.
Persona! How's this? You could finish it.
Persona! I was merciful.
Get ready. If I knew their affinity, just look for their weakness. Joker got knocked down. Joker's electrified. His body's seizing up.
I'll use this.
Persona! This one! Persona!
Let's go. Persona! Someone take over.
Okay, time for a comeback.
What's the plan? Persona! Go down.
Nice blow. Let me help.
Go ahead.
Okay? I'll crash her. That's our queen. Don't resist.
Take it. Goodbye.
We're done here. Let's go. Good work, everyone.
Okay. Focus. Focus.
Thank goodness for this.
Now, I'll reveal your true form.
He's got the advantage. We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down. Take that!
My skills exceed yours. Now, Robin.
Figured as much, because they had curse.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
Okay.
On to the next.
Come. There.
Nice. Joker took one out. Don't resist.
You can have this. What a waste of time.
We're done here. Let's go. Good work, everyone.
All right. I can feel it. I can see it. Focus. Focus.
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away! This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused. Finish it!
Manifest! I was merciful. Persona! Something else. Hey.
Persona! Take this! It doesn't work? Persona!
Taste my wrath. Someone take over. Persona! You're mine.
Blocks magic.
You want more? I'll use my persona. How's this?
Damn it.
We're done here. Let's go. Okay, let's move on.
Okay. I can see it. Focus.
This has to be a joke.
Hey, look!
Yo, look, there's a breeze coming through here. You think it goes somewhere else? How convenient. If they're not going to let us move forward, we can force our way through here. An unsurprising idea for Sai-san's sister. I will go along with whatever plan we choose. The decision is yours, Joker.
Focus. 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 I'll reveal your true form.
Who's at the advantage? Fire won't work. Seems it can still fight.
Now, Robin!
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
My
You
skills
got good
exceed
moves.
yours!
Maybe we should check for weaknesses first.
Persona!
One enemy taken out. Good one, Crow.
You can have this. What a waste of time.
No time to waste. Just like I thought.
It's a step forward.
Level 50.
I've awakened to a new power.
Okay. Focus. Focus. I can feel it. Show me your true form.
Man, that was lucky.
Now's our call. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything. Persona! How's this? I couldn't finish it.
Persona!
The opponent is strong. Don't do
My
anything
skills
reckless.
exceed yours. Nullified? Let's go. Something else. It's time.
Thank you.
I'm grateful.
Thank you. Persona! Eat this. Panther's on the ground. Are you okay? Persona! Let's go.
My thanks.
Watch this. Win this?
Persona!
Panther's really scared. Please,
There.
don't run. Now I'm pissed. Persona! Persona! Okay. Win this?
Succeed yours.
Yes! Victory! Just like I thought.
All right. I can see it. I can feel it.
Nah, thought that would be too easy.
Something. Focus. I can feel it. Show me your true form.
They've got the advanced weak to bless skills. Do we have any ready? Persona! Prepare yourself!
Persona! Now, Robin!
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
It's in your name, Roger.
On to the next.
Come! You're mine.
Nice! Joker took one out! This is a holdup!
Do it!
Beat him up!
Needs to be his final smash.
All right.
The enemies are gone. We can move ahead. Oh!
Ooh, we made it through. Is that it though? Feels like there's no more up ahead.
Focus.
Treasure chest. Why don't we open it? Oh!
I can feel it.
Now if I have to run that back that way, I can open that door. Incredible! I'm astounded that you could make it this far! Huh? That's the guy who's at the receptionist desk. Oh, wait, what? The wall! That bastard, what's he trying to do here? Leave your complaining for later. Our path's been blocked. We need to find a way around.
It's somewhere. Focus. Focus. I can see it. Enemy ahead. Focus. Enemy ahead. It's somewhere. Show me your true form.
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't lose. Physical attacks will be nullified. Fire won't work. Persona! Crow, you gotta watch them!
Come! Go down!
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Time. There!
Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Come! Go down!
Nice. Joker took one out. Persona. Okay.
I'm grateful.
Everyone, are you okay? Focus on
I
healing
need
up.
to recover.
Persona! Robin Hood!
One enemy taken out.
I need to recover. Think careful.
On to the next.
It's time. You're mine.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Let's go.
My bad, I was away from it. Do you happen to respond to my earlier question? Oh, you mean the one about the confidants? I've maxed... I think I maxed out Anne's.
Does it?
Let me see. No, I'm close though. No, I have not maxed any of my teammates yet, but it is on my list. Next chance I get. I am very close with just about all of them, except for Haru, which you can't really do anyway, just because you just met her. Yusuke's close. Obviously, Goro is story-based, and Futaba, I'm working on it.
I spotted a shadow.
Ooh!
True form.
Holy hell! How did I not see that boy?
Surprise attack successful. It's immune to curse. I had hoped we could end this quickly. I don't know its weak point. Trial and error time.
Breathe and move on.
It's immune to curse. I
Persona.
hoped we could end this quickly.
Byakko. You're mine.
It's immune to curse. I had hoped we could end this quickly. How about this? Watch this. Can we really do this?
Persona. Ravage that.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second. One more and I'm done for. Persona! You oppose that! Squeeze in trouble!
Chocolate with the 10 bits. I almost said 5. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's everybody doing today?
I appreciate it.
Persona. This isn't it.
Strong.
Persona.
Resistance to ice.
Nigi Mitama.
Psychic's the only thing I haven't tried.
No, Amber's on the ground. Are you okay?
I can't move like this.
Rose Persona, can't move. Using this. It's immune to curse. I had hoped we could end this quickly. Amber got back up. Start the countdown. Go! Defeated. All right, great, huh? Good work, everyone. I gotta use this next time.
Wait a second. Do I need burn boost, Troy, at all? Or should I keep fire boost? Not really.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Focus.
Shadow ahead. Take caution.
It's somewhere.
There's a shadow. Be careful.
I can see it. Focus.
Okay.
I'll reveal your true form.
Surprise attack successful. I'll use my persona. Okay,
Very helpful.
thank you.
Taste my wrath. Now, Robin.
And there it goes. Good one, Crow.
Best
All
change.
right, on to the next.
Persona. There.
Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Let's go. Go down.
Nice. Joker took one out. Don't resist.
It might be too late to max them out. I kind of forgot, but if you didn't, at least you'll see why that'll be a priority soon. No, they still pop up on possibility. They still pop up on the map.
Okay.
I just haven't been doing them because there's been other priorities.
That was a little too
I have
easy.
something.
But if you really think I should prioritize my party above everybody else, by all means,
It's somewhere.
There's
let
a
me know.
chest. Joker, let's open it. Oh,
Damn, I ran out of lockpicks.
Shadow identified. Awaiting Joker's orders.
Somewhere. It's within our range. What the?
Their guard is down.
now they're taken.
Let's move.
Persona. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Breathe and move on.
The opponent is strong.
Let's
Don't
go.
do anything reckless.
There.
Persona!
Shit, I keep forgetting it does that.
Joker got knocked down. Joker, here comes the Persona! Watch out! Good thing we're prepared.
Persona. I was merciful.
Okay, time for a comeback. No win skills. It's powerful,
Persona.
so stay on guard.
Bianco. You're mine.
Persona! Oh, you want more? The enemy is electrified. Melee may work, but you might get shocked.
My thanks.
Thank you. No win skills. It's powerful, so stay on guard.
What separates us?
We all did great, huh? Good work, everyone.
For now, it's fine, especially since it's your first playthrough. If you ever decide to come back to Persona 5 for New Game Plus, which I probably will, which you'll need to do to fight the secret boss, you'll know what to do better then, since a lot of stuff can get transferred over.
All right.
I'm also trying to max out my social stats. I'm very close to maxing out. All I need is guts and proficiency, and my skills are maxed up completely.
Yes.
We were able to circumvent the wall of cards, it seems. Man, that's a long way around Shitta's bowl. Where's that bastard from earlier, huh? Oh. Couldn't have noted that better, could you? Sweet mercy, a safe point.
Let's do it.
Come on, the treasure awaits.
Inconceivable! How have you managed to make it this far? You truly are pests. Every time you think you've crushed them, they just come crawling back in!
What was that?
You bastard! I hope you're ready. We didn't appreciate that trap of yours. He's right. You don't have any intention of letting us get past that maze in the first place. Ah, you were indeed correct. That is how things are supposed to be. You are not worthy of victory. Now won't you just lie down and lose for me? This isn't an easy job, you know. Oh, is that so? Well then it seems I have no other choice.
Come! Ravage them!
Here he comes!
And that's why.
Queen's been shocked. There's something wrong with her movement. This guy's strong. The electricity won't do a thing. Go!
Come at me, clown shoes!
Persona!
Did you say come at me, clown shoes?
Now. You need my help? Go! Understood. Moving in.
Crow, looking good.
Holy hell.
Do it.
There's that core.
Persona! Cut!
Use my persona.
I'm grateful.
Oh, that's a big help.
Screw you!
Persona! This one, defense up.
Oh damn, thanks Futaba.
Come at me, clown shoes!
Persona! Let's see. There! Manifest! Now, Robin!
Crow, looking good.
What I was waiting for!
Beat him up.
Here he comes!
Persona! His body's seizing up. This should do.
Maybe I ought to give up.
Persona!
Real?
Zap Peanut with 100 bits. Thank you very much. How you doing?
It's a step forward.
Level 51. That must have been his plan from the very beginning. Considering how things were on the members floor, it's no surprise this isn't a fair game either. And yet, we still managed to reach our goal. Come on now, let us go. We have no more business here. You'll have to go to another game if we want to win more coins. Joker, should we go back to the reception area at once? Yeah. Oh, I was looking for the save room.
Say, why don't we rest a little?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, the darkness floor has been finished. Now for the other one. Sorry it took me so long to share. They don't do as many ad offers as they used to. Yeah, I think they think that people are trying to game the system now. So, it's dumb.
Whew, we can rest here.
I'll just add this.
Now,
Oh wait, I need 100,000 coins to get in here? Or no? Ah, welcome. Will you be participating in our studying battle arena?
okay.
Of course. Our teamwork's going to take down this arena. Our teamwork's going to take down this arena of yours. Ah, now that won't do. This is a series of honest one-on-one battles. So that means, correct. Only one can participate. You'll need to choose someone to act as your representative. The entry fee for this event is 10,000 coins. However, if you manage to succeed the trials, you'll be granted 10 times that, 100,000 coins. Wait, what? That's enough to get us across that bridge. Come on, we need to do
How
this.
about this?
This feels like a trap to me. An amount that high would certainly ensure great danger. The failure to infiltrate this palace will be the end of all of us. So we don't got a choice. Very well. In that case, Joker should be the one to participate. We don't know what kind of enemies may appear, so this is a high level of adaptability. A high level of adaptability will be vital here. Give it to me. Are you sure about this? You'll have to fight alone. But that's why Joker's the one doing it, right? I mean, I understand why. Would you recommend Persona 5? The date system feels a bit restrictive. Yes! It's not... The date system doesn't really feel restrictive. Like, it helps you plan accordingly what you're supposed to do. And if you get really stuck... Troy informed me that this is the first game in the Persona series that if you really fuck up, you can go back 1 week and reassess your strategy. If you want, I can give you the link to the spoiler-free guide that I use, because I'm a newbie to Persona, so I just use that, and that's the only reason I got this far, other than Troy's help as well. So yeah, I highly recommend it. You will invest a lot of time in it. I got it on a half-off sale. I don't regret the choice whatsoever. There's a lot of games where I'm like, man, I really shouldn't have bought that. This is not one of them. I will happily keep this game. And I'll probably play it again as soon as I'm done on the stream. Just be careful, okay? Don't do anything reckless in there. In fact, I think it might be on sale right now for Christmas, so please go get it. Has your mind been made up? The battles begin once you enter. Now then, shall you challenge the imposing battle arena? Or, I don't know if I would recommend it, only because I think a Switch port might be soon. There's rumors going around that there's going to be like an ultimate version of Persona 5 where they're going to add new stuff. Nah, just get it. You don't want to miss out on this game. Oh, in that case, please head onward into the ring. The entry fee and appropriate prize total shall be calculated at the end of the game. Now then, prepare to know the true meaning of agony. Only you will be able to continue from here onward. We'll be cheering you from the stands, so best of luck.
Somewhere.
I'm gonna save.
Okay.
So I'll have to hear that conversation again.
Let's get back.
Persona 5 is easily the best game I've played on Twitch. It's my favorite experience that I've had streaming on here. You will not be able to retreat once you enter this room. Is that alright with you? Now then, our gripping battle is finally here. The idiot leader of the adult-defying thieves has come. Odds are the 1-to-1 to the house, 2.3 to the Phantom Thieves. Wow, the Phantom Thieves are surprisingly popular. It's rare to see odds in double digits. Now let's begin our serious one-on-one battle. Bring out the first contestant. What the hell? There's two of them? This isn't one-on-one at all. They're just ignoring the rules right from the beginning. Now then, it's time for this hellish trio of battles to begin. Ready, set, go! Man, it's been an eternity since I did one-on-one.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Let's go. Ravage them!
Nice one, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Now you'll get it. We going or what?
Persona!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Hear it.
Joker got knocked down.
Now you'll get it.
What?
Okay, time for a comeback.
Persona! You're mine.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
It's time. There.
Hear it. Now you'll get it.
Persona! There. Persona. Using it.
Hear it.
I'll do something about
But Futaba's still helping me. Yay.
Persona!
I will say that it has some very pretty characters. Yeah, man. I definitely agree with that. And also Joker's in Smash. That has to mean something. When you get in Smash Brothers, you pretty much made it. There's no denying the cultural impact once you've been included in that. You know, that's a little hard to say. I'm just gonna call him the Phantom Dweeb from now on, like it's still the 90s or some shit. All of you betting on the house, do not fret. The second round of contestants is arriving now.
What did you say?
What? There are even more than before. How cowardly. There's nothing fair or honest about this. Quiet down in the peanut gallery. Now it's time to die in this blood-curdling battle. Good thing I know their weakness is.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Come! Go down!
That one was easier than the other one.
With this power.
I still think it's funny that the first DLC character for Smash Ultimate is a character voiced by the guy who plays the announcer for Smash. Bullshit! Why the hell aren't you dying, you goddamn Phantom Dweeb? I have a bet on this too! There's no way in hell you're getting away with this. Time for our final contestants.
Can't be.
Oh! It's fucking Thor. What in the... Yowza, that's a big one. Go! Grind his bone to dust! Let the extreme third battle begin!
Persona!
This one's strong. Be careful.
The Thunder Emperor. If you took out the Under Emperor, it'd still be Thor.
Persona! Ravage now! This isn't it.
Kinda.
Let's see. Go down!
Joker, are you alright? Joker, your health is low. Watch out.
This one. Okay. Persona!
The hell is this thing's weakness?
I'm not done. No. Persona! All right. Persona! You're mine. Persona. Let's go. Go down.
Super move. Ultra charge.
Ooh.
Persona! Don't rush it.
Joker, are you alright?
Maybe not. This one.
Guess that's it for me. Never thought a kid could give me this fast.
Okay.
Here come the bucks.
Alright, one more guard and I think he's done. Yeah!
All right.
Once again, justice prevails. The payout will be handed over after this. Please wait. Congratulations! Here's your reward, 100,000 coins.
For real?
Oh shit! That was freaking amazing, Joker! You were incredible! They were never even planning on giving you a fair fight in there. Yes, I expected that would be the case. Our other trials have been rigged as well, after all. So you sent Joker knowing full well the possible dangers? I simply had faith in his skill, and to be honest, there was no other course of action available. Come now, we should head to the bridge. This shall be our moment to shine. I'm heading somewhere else first. But yes, Jad Peanut, I 100% recommend Persona 5. The gameplay is great, the story is great, the characters are great, the music is banging. The visual flair is nothing to sneeze at by any means. It's one of the most visually beautiful games I've played in a while. And I'm not just talking graphically, like the UI design, the overall art style, incredible. There's nothing like it. Hell, Sakurai even said he looked at Persona 5 for inspiration for Smash's UI design. But we all know now that wasn't the only thing Persona 5 related he was looking at. Please select your desired floor. Oh, duh, wait, we have to go to the bridge. Yeah, he did say that, but now some of us read into it like, oh, maybe Joker will be in the Smash, but we're kind of joking about it, and then by the time the Game Awards happened, we're like, oh shit, he was serious. Authenticating members card. The required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000. Why do I keep saying 10,000? 100,000 coins. We got that, now let us through. There's also a tax. It seems you worked hard to gather that many coins. I never expected you would make it this far. I commend you on your vigorous efforts. However, you will never proceed to the manager's floor ahead. From this moment forward, the number of coins for the bridge will increase to 1 million coins!
What?
That's not fair! You can't give us an impossible task like that! Ah, you finally understand. That is the point. Your task will forever be impossible. Hence, I will emerge victorious!
This is horrible.
We had only just barely gotten 100,000 coins as well. She said she would let us through with if we had 1 million coins, yes? In that case, there won't be a problem.
What?
You know how to win that many? Not exactly. I already have the requisite coins right here. What? How could that be? Do you remember what we were told at the very beginning? Essentially, we could borrow as many coins from the casino as we already held on our card. Well, yes, but...
Do you have a moment?
For example, had we borrowed the max when we had 10,000 coins, we would have ended up with 20,000 coins. And when we had bet on Joker that Coliseum as a guest, our total would have grown to 460,000. Yes, but you're speaking purely hypotheticals. That's not actually what happened. Correct, on Joker's card. However, that is not the only card in our possession. You have another card? That's the Taro Tanaka card I told you to get rid of. Exactly. Instead of disposing it, I secretly used it to gather coins and outsmart the system.
Superb.
460,000 coins. That means we would have over 500,000 if we add all our coins together. So what? That's still not clearly not close to the required total. Actually, once my count reached 460,000, I borrowed the maximum amount a second time.
That means...
After paying back the original 10,000, I was left with 910,000. Adding to Joker's total, that brings us to 1,010,000 coins. We can surely cross the bridge now.
Whoa!
Wait! If we borrowed all them coins... Is there a problem? The manager's room lies ahead. We won't need to worry about coins after this. Or did you honestly intend on paying back such a large sum? Impossible! This can't be! Crow, it's actually a little frightening how sharp you are. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm glad I was able to contribute to our Phantom Thieves efforts.
Very well.
Now we should hurry and let the bridge down before she decides to change the rules once again. I knew there was something fishy about him taking that card. Card authorization complete. Your current total is 1,012,080 coins. Do you wish to activate the Bridge of Judgment? Ah, coins poor. Now before you proceed, head back to the prize window with your remainder. Okay. Hell yeah, we're almost there. We better be ready for whatever lies ahead. Golden Beam, Tice Charm, and Despair Charm. Do you want me to buy these, Troy? Look at my phone. I'm going to check something real quick. I don't see any reason why not, but I also don't want to waste my coins. So did you want me to buy these or not? If I remember correctly, they may come in handy or not. Either way, those coins will go to waste if you don't spend them. Yeah, you're right. I did buy that one item on that one floor. I bought the Soma. I hope that was a good thing I bought that.
How?
We've arrived. Now.
Good call. Okay, good. I mean, there's no... how could I turn down something that restores everybody's HP and SP? Yeah, I got them all. Soma's a full restore. You'll need as many as you can get. Well, I was only able to buy like one or two, I think. Are there any other prize counters, or can I go up?
I can feel it.
I'm gonna go save up here while I can.
All right, let's take a break.
I'll just add this.
Okay, let's go.
And up we go. The treasure.
It looks like this is her base of operations. Perhaps her treasure will appear on that pedestal. A lot has happened, but we managed to get up here. Miss Manager's days are numbered.
How uncouth of you to simply barge in here. Elegance is necessary for victory as well. I entertained you with all of my games, but it appears you are still far from satisfied. Very well. I've made preparations especially for that possibility. This will be a game of life and death from now on. No matter who I face, I shall not lose.
Sis. Our infiltration route is secure. We need to head back out and send the calling card.
And once the calling card is sent, Sai-san's treasure will appear, correct?
Yeah. Once the target is cognizant of the danger, that cloudy thing will take shape.
I wonder, what will the treasure look like?
That depends on the person. For Kamoshida, it was a medal. Madarame's was a painting, and Kanashiro's was fake money.
Father's was a plastic model.
In other words, the treasure is what marked the beginning of the palace ruler's aspirations.
It could also be what caused their desires to swell.
Thinking about it won't get us anywhere, though. Let's head back and prepare the calling card.
What's up? You curious about the treasure? Speaking of that, it actually looks like there's a shape formed in the haziness. If I had to guess, I'd say Sis's treasure is a police notebook. Right, your father was... She probably thinks Dad died because the police were using him. That's why she believes justice is meaningless and that there's no point in living a subservient life. Dad's death is even the reason she aspired to become a prosecutor and grow so obsessed with winning. She really loved him. Sai-san's heart must be exhausted from living in such a fiercely competitive world. Honest beliefs are not alone and not enough to get you through. Even I understand that pain. That is exactly why we need to change your heart. Yes, you're right. And now we've ascertained the location of the treasure for that goal. Would you like to return to the entrance now, Joker? Not yet. I want to see if there's any more treasure in here.
I can feel it.
No, there generally never is anything in here. Oh, so her arena is going to be a roulette room. Alright, we're done with this dungeon for today. Game time today, I should say. I'm not quitting the stream. I got another 2 hours.
Why don't we rest a little here?
Let's do it.
Let me know, Troy, if I have to go into the Velvet Room for new personas. But first, I'm going to focus on Confidants once I get back to the real world. You've secured our route to the treasure. Do you want to get out of here? Return to the real world. Now returning to the real world from Nijima's palace. Thank you for your hard work.
Yes!
We finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do now is send the calling card. So we've made it. There's no turning back once the calling card is out. Failure is not an option. Is there anything left to do, Joker? Let's make sure we take our time going forward. We will be taking a bit of our time. I think I'm going to focus on the confidants in my party. Because I'm about to max 3 of them. We finally made it. All that remains is to actually send the calling card. Looks like we'll manage to get it out before that investigation starts going down too. We still don't know anything about the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns though. I wonder if we'll learn anything from the Nijima-san's shadow. I doubt she has ascertained any relevant clues. I agree. That is why she has the warrant out on the Phantom Thieves after all. Furthermore, the public believes arresting us will solve the case. The public prosecutors won't stop now. They have the weight of the general public on their shoulders. If only we knew who the true culprit was, we wouldn't have to fight Nijima-san's shadow. Who could it be? Do you think it's someone we know? That's a possibility. True, but there must be no end to the mistrust if we begin doubting our peers. Either way, we only have one opportunity to turn the tables. This final calling card shall be my magnum opus. Simply let us know when you're ready. First, I'm going to call my teacher so she can give me a back massage.
What?
Oh my, you're seriously requesting a massage? Fine, I'll have you know I trained while working in Victoria. My skills are amazing. Okay, I'll head right over right now, so just wait for me.
Well,
Oh,
does it
you're
feel
pretty
good?
well built despite your looks. I guess your clothes make you seem thinner.
Master?
Phew, that should do it. My body feels lighter. It's also easier to move.
Roll. See you later.
And now I can go about at night after a trip to the metaverse. Oh yeah, Jab Peanut's the bit boss again. Cocola's held on to it for a while. Alright, who is available tonight? Oya and Chihaya are available. Buy available books in Shinjuku bookstore. Shinjuku is a bookstore? Oh, I gotta go sell my crap too.
Is the flu going around? What do you want?
You better not give that shit to my customers. Yo. Okay. You should be grateful. Come again.
She's gonna be rank 8.
Hey!
Oh, there you are. So you won't believe how weird the chief's been acting. Sit down so I can give you the details.
Come on, sit! Sit!
So the chief reduced my quota, and he even apologized to me. He said he's been concerned for my health, which is actually kind of creepy now that I think about it. Anyway, that's not all. He said he's letting me reopen my investigation into what happened to Kaio. He told me he wants me to do everything I can to pursue the truth. I think he was serious. I wonder what happened to make him change so suddenly. He reflected on his actions. What, just out of the blue? The whole thing's too convenient. It seems a little fishy, you know? I mean, you asked me for the chief's name the other day, right? Did I? Can't remember. Why are you giving him such a hard time? Aren't you going to tell him the other good news? I know where Kaio is. That was the part of the chief's apology to me. Apparently he did some investigating of his own. So he followed up on my journalist friend source, and it turns out she really is alive after all. I'm glad to hear that. This is incredible news. So, where is she? A mental hospital. That explains why she hasn't been able to contact me this whole time. I really want to go see her, but to be honest, I'm afraid. I'm afraid I know the truth. Not just about Kaio's current state, but what about what happened to her that night too. That's not like you. I know. Honestly, I shouldn't be afraid to face the truth I've been facing for so long. Chasing for so long, but I am. I won't let that stop me, though. I'll do this. I'm going to see her. No matter what happens, I need to see this through to the end. Otherwise, I wouldn't be Ichigo Oya, journalist extraordinaire. I'm really glad I talked to you about this. I never would have made up my mind without your help. You know, you're way more than just a high school kid. You're almost like my guidance counselor. I can sense Oya's deep appreciation for me.
All right.
Oh, by the way, everything with the chief worked out okay, but the higher-ups are still keeping an eye on me. So I'll need you to keep the juicy tidbits coming. I can't stop writing about the Phantom Thieves now. Alright, let me see what you have for me today. I enthralled Oya with my stories about the Phantom Thieves. I feel like my charm has increased. Not that I need it. Because I'm a debonair.
All right.
Well then.
Can't wait for next time.
Hi!
Alright everyone, quiet down. I'm changing my lesson for today. Instead of regular class, we'll be reviewing last week's materials. I suggest you listen carefully. But don't think you can slack off, okay? I absolutely won't allow it. No slacking off. Kawakami's graciously giving us this free time, so you better put it to good use.
What do you want to do?
What's the plan? It says to read the essence of fishing, but I don't have it. Reckless Casanova so I can finish it, I guess. Fragile encounter is much like a fragile egg. First encounter is much like a fragile egg. You must incubate it with the heat of romance. Would the tactics of Casanovas in this book still work today? I wonder.
Oh!
So you finished reading the Reckless Casanova. Casanova, he was probably more like a shameless pervert. Perfect vice is almost its virtue, I guess. Well, seems you're able to learn the nuances of sex appeal.
All right.
You got it!
Ah, that was great. We should thank Kawakami for this later.
Rain, huh?
I'm gonna go to Jimbocho, buy some more books.
Welcome.
Speed reading. Welcome. Are you a high schooler? You've got good taste in hobbies. Fishing will cause time to pass, but the points you gain from catching fish can be exchanged for prizes. Your proficiency will also improve. The fish caught are scored in our size and species. Reel in larger and rarer fish for more points. As your proficiency increases, the number of times you can fish per visit will increase as well. Try to increase your proficiency accordingly. If you want to fish, it'll be 3,000 yen. Oh, and I'll give you a nice discount if you come at night. Yeah, I haven't read the book on fishing, so I'll just leave. I'll come back. This sounds like a trophy thing, and I'm way behind. You came here to just walk away? Sadly, I have a confidant I can build up, though. But first, I'm gonna buy some stuff from her. Then I'll talk to her. What do you want?
Okay. Which one? You want that one? Here you go. Should work. Thanks. Try not to suffer any unnecessary injuries. I want the data I collect from you to be of use. Oh, here you go. You want that one? Thanks. Oh, okay. You want that one? Here you go.
I don't know if it'll happen now, but there'll probably be times where Kawakami will show up here, and it's hilarious, I think.
Thanks. Take care.
Now to build a confidant with her. I have to talk to you. There's nothing to talk about. Okay, Death Rank 8's coming up now.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, fine. I'll go wait. Go to you, so wait there. So what did you need to talk about? I thought I asked you not to come back here. Oh, Doctor! Doctor! And you too! Yes? I wanted to speak with you right away. The hospital that was on the news is on the same one you used to work at, right? The hospital on the news? Oh dear, I'm afraid everyone was thinking the same thing. But I knew you weren't capable of doing those terrible things.
What is it?
What's going on? Oh my, you really don't know, do you? Chief of Staff Oyamada turned himself in. He was manipulating things behind the scenes. Turns out he was the one who made that terrible medical error and laid the blame on his subordinate.
Huh?
Is that true? It's been on the news channels all over the country. I haven't seen it. I just knew something that didn't quite add up about that story. I never believed someone like you could have ever done something like that. Hooray, doctor! But what's a medical error? What? It's something that shouldn't be allowed to happen, I guess.
What's the meaning of this?
Is this all some elaborate joke? Oyamada surrendering himself at such a convenient time. Why? It doesn't matter. It's too late. It doesn't change the fact I couldn't save her. Miwa-chan is alive. What? There's no way.
Wait.
Did the news mention anything about the patient involved in the medical error incident? Oh, it must have been difficult for her too. I heard she's been moved to another hospital. What's the matter, dear? Are you okay, doctor?
I see.
So she's alive. Let's get to work, doctor. Yes, of course.
Do you have time?
You'll help me, right? I take back what I said. We'll resume development right away. I'll compensate you well. Whatever you want, however much, just let me know.
All right.
Sorry.
We're gonna move quickly today, so you may experience some pain during the examination. So just hang in there, okay? It's for Miwa-chan.
Thanks.
Thank you. And you're a good guy. Once the medicine is perfected, I'll introduce you to Miwa-chan and tell her how much you helped. Alright, into the examination room you go. I feel like cooperating in the shady clinical trial has increased my guts. Come on, max them out! Yes! Big Bang Burger Challenge helps.
Alright.
Your guts has increased to lion-hearted. I just
Take
need
care.
proficiency now. And then I got myself a trophy. Are they still searching for the Phantom Thieves? This isn't even news anymore. I don't care about politics. Hey, that was me 10 years ago. What an edgelord piece of shit I was. Just arrest the Phantom Thieves already. We can't entrust these incompetent politicians to do anything. I don't care about politics is also a political position, just so you all know. Whether you realize it or not.
You're back.
Whew. Now who? Oh yeah, Hifumi. I forgot about her. You know, I'm gonna have Kawakami make me some tools while I'm out. I don't want to be locked into that and miss my confidant thing. How about that public 180, am I right? No, you won't.
What's up?
Have her make some curry or something. Try calling her.
Oh! Hello? Listen.
What do you want to do?
See you later.
How do I get her to make curry?
Yeah.
You can also have her brew a cup of Joe too. Yeah, well, how do I do that? I'd rather have her make curry because curry's more useful because I use SP too much.
What do you want to do?
Let's ask Kawakami.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi.
Okay, there we go. Now I'll talk to Hifumi.
Oh.
The thing is, something unexpected happened. Can we talk?
All right.
Oh yeah, so those happened the exact same day.
Thank you very much.
Please sit down so we can talk.
Actually,
Well, my mother finally talked to me. She told me that most of my matches thus far had been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I've always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any. I became so conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of a sudden? It's as if she had a change of heart.
oh,
Change of heart? The Phantom Thieves? That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdrop on our conversation? I'm glad her heart changed. Yes. It was painful to hear the truth, but I'm glad that my mother had a change of heart. I've decided. I'm not going to lose. Lose what? Oh, sorry. I was referring to the exhibition match. I'm going through with it as planned. However, before that, I'm going to confess to everything. I know I'll receive a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known. That this next match will showcase my true talents. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'll hope you'll watch. As your teacher, I promise to put up a good fight so I don't embarrass myself. I feel Hifumi's trusted me.
All right.
I would be lying if I told you that I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if it can withstand a true battle. However, I intend to fight with dignity to the very end, as the queen should. There's a new move I'd like to test out for the exhibition.
I look forward to
Will you
it.
stay for another game? Please come at me with all you have.
I'll start.
That is, if you can get past the valiant knights who guard my Togo kingdom. Man, I want proficiency.
All right.
Until next time.
I see, so there's still room for improvement. I'd like to do this again sometime.
Hi.
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. Stretch the vowel, goddammit. That's a weird pet peeve of mine. Alright, I'll see you later.
Hey!
We're able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something till we get here? Speed reading. Do not look at the parts, but at the whole. It's an old book, but it seems to have the fundamentals of speed reading down. So you finished reading speed reading. You started flipping pages much faster towards the middle, so I thought you were skipping parts. I can already see that you're able to read with more efficiency now.
All right.
Your reading speed is improved. From now on, you can read at doubles the speed, allowing you to cover twice the material.
Today we're going over.
Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we'll be learning about trigonometric functions. Oh boy, I never got to cover this shit. Sine, cosine, and tangent. That is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. I just see lines on paper. Now then, take a look at these graphs.
Give me an answer.
Which of these is called a cochleoid after its resemblance to a snail? B.
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. I suppose it's really the snail's shell that it resembles. Likewise, D is called the Devil's Curve because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called the Diabolo. It's not directly related to devils in any way. Oh, really?
Nice going.
All right.
Some people may think of math as like an enemy, like the devil. Yeah! Like me! But there's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. And now I know why I'm poor. I'm kidding. If you start shooting for a high salary, sometimes you'll need to be willing to fight demons. Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that. Wow, Troy, you might be right. I think they're all gone. I think after you buy speed reading and read it, you can get more books.
What would you like?
Nope, that's not true.
Somewhere.
Take your time.
The party won't be available for the heist. Well, then we'll fix that afterwards. Okay, so it says to spend time with Futaba, but she's not around. So Shinya it is.
Hey.
Hey, what should I... Never mind, let's train. What are you going to do? You're going to give Shinli the calling card?
All right.
This gives me an opportunity to bring these up. What are you going to do? Are you going to give Shinli the calling card? Yes.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
Another calling card? Hanai Oda.
Huh?
My mom? The Phantom Thieves are targeting my mom? So she is bad after all. No, she's not.
Yeah.
Thanks. But my mom just isn't herself. She used to be so nice. My mom. Do you think they'll actually be able to change her hearts? Believe in them. Yeah, you're right. They are the Phantom Thieves after all. So...
Hey.
Someone has to give this to my mom, right? Okay, I'll do it. Way to step up. Well, it is kind of my fault that my mom got this way. She had to deal with a lot raising me on her own. She had to get stronger because I was so weak.
But
that's not an excuse to hurt the people around her. She fights with everyone about everything and ends up getting hurt. At this rate, my mom's gonna break. I want my mom to realize that she doesn't have to be strong for me anymore. She won't listen to me when I tell her that. That's why I want to help the Phantom Thieves. I want to stop my mom. Let's save her.
yeah.
Okay, I'll give her the calling card. She's my mom, after all. I really want to help her. The next time you see the Phantom Thieves, please tell them I said thank you. Thanks for telling them, talking to them about this. I'm going to teach you my best, strongest move. Electric Slug. Increases the damage inflicted by bullet hail. Hell yes.
All right.
Okay. Oh, I guess it's late. Hey, do me a favor. Don't tell anyone you saw me crying earlier, okay? Kindness is going up, but I've already angelic, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
Later. Now then.
If you don't send the calling card tomorrow, it'll be too late. Deliver the calling card tomorrow. Make sure you prep by tonight, okay? I gave the calling card to my mom. It was a little scary. Could you let the Phantom Thieves know? What should I do with that, man? Ugh, my head hurts. Oh yeah, I can help him now. Looks like you have something to say.
All right then.
Well, I guess there's no point in worrying. Help me clean up. Futaba, what's wrong? It's not like you to come here this late. Look, Sojiro. Uncle's bank info, transaction history, credit card details. I've got tons of dirt on him. How'd you get your hands on this stuff? Hacking, of course. Uncle's in loads of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now that we have all this data. This is a criminal offense, you idiot. There's no way we'll be able to use this stuff in court. But...
Jeez.
I've known all along how badly in debt he is. He's not going to try and take custody back, so don't go doing stupid crap like this, okay? But Sojiro! I only did it because all that stuff he said to you. About that, I've been thinking. When push came to shove, I wasn't there to help you. So, you know, maybe there's somewhere better for you out there. Somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? Am I just in the way? No, that's not it. You don't want me here. You don't want me either, Sojiro. That's not what I meant. I just think it might be better for your own sake. Fine. I still have him and Mona and all the others. You can just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. She runs to my room. She likes you guys way more than she likes me. Makes sense, though. You're the ones who saved her, after all. Where did I go wrong? I really did try to care for Futaba. Look where that got me, though. I told myself she was the reason I kept making Wakaba's curry here. But deep down, I think that was just an excuse to stay distant. At the end of the day, the coffee and the curry people love so much are just both excuses. That's not true. But I mean, I spent more time in this cafe than I ever did trying to talk to Futaba. I'm gonna go out for a smoke, try and cool off a bit. Sorry to lay this on you, but can you go after Futaba for me? I should head upstairs. You want to talk? Do you want to talk? Yeah, thanks. You know, Mom used to talk about Sojiro's tons when I was little. How good he was at making curry, how interesting he was to talk to. I remember everything. I even remember how he smiled when she talked to him about him. Mom really liked Sojiro. I said some really mean stuff tonight. It's not his fault Mom's incident happened. It's not his fault I shut myself away from the world. Because of me, Sojiro lost a crap ton of money. I just thought I'd be able to stay here with him if my hacking worked. You guys are one awkward duo. Let's talk to him. Yeah, you're right. Futaba, can I come in? Mm-hmm. Sojiro, Look, I'm sorry about what I just said now. And, well, if it's okay with you, I want you to stay here forever. Forever? I know it might be more fun living with people your age like him, but I do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. So will you stay with me? What was that supposed to be some kind of proposal? Hey, quit your laughing. You're just as exhausting as ever. Hey, Sojiro. I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I really do want to be here. So let's keep living together. Futaba. Sorry for not saying that sooner. Oh, and thanks for taking in someone as horrible as me. Are you sure I'm good enough? I wouldn't want anyone else. No hesitation. Don't come complaining to me if you regret it. Actually, I'm not going to let you regret it. If you ever need help, just tell me. I might not be graceful, but I'll be there to protect you. As long as you can stay with me for as long as you like. Forever if you want. I will. Forever. I can't wait to keep sort of living with you too. It's almost time for the live stream. The director's gonna be on this week. I'm out of there. Bye! I was such a fool. My whole life I've taken the easy way out to avoid these kind of conflicts. I didn't stand up for Wakaba when I knew something was off. I didn't stand up for you either. Instead, I went on and on about how you can't fight back against the laws of our society. How you should just accept the hand you're dealt in life. Those were mere excuses I made to keep myself in line. They gave me the easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe instead of all that coffee crap, I should have been teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. There I go, ranting again. But I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today. Thanks for making me realize what's really important in life.
All right.
I'm going home.
Alright, I better head home. Don't stay up too late, okay? I don't want you oversleeping.
All right.
Pay attention!
Hey, quit sleeping over there. Jeez, you all look like a bunch of dead fish. What was it? Your phone? Video games? I know you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, are you awake? Look at this map.
Why don't you try?
At which of these locations can you see the sunrise the earliest? The summit of Mount Fuji.
This is it.
Exactly.
The correct answer is the summit of Mount Fuji. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects most is the altitude. So excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji.
Nice going!
All right.
That said, who knows when dawn will ever come for this country. The government and police are completely incompetent. Those phantom thieves need to be caught before anything else. Just you watch. We'll show you who's just.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Ha! That's rude.
You're right.
Let's just call it a hidden gem.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I trust her with it.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep, got it. Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
I'm worried. I think someone's spying. Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier. Now we just need to hand it over, as long as we can get it to Nijima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I wish I picked a better name.
In our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
Jesus, she is horrifying as a shadow.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
That's some A+ acting, Makoto.
Good girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Oh man. All right, so it's not even 10 o'clock yet, so we'll take her down tonight. Let's get to bed very early so we're rested and ready. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan then. So it's finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much you screw up, alright? You're one to talk. I asked that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. It's just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Our objective is stealing Sai-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader? Let's go all out. We're relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well. Alright, we can't afford to make any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us. Let's give it our all. You have some options here. You can craft as usual to get some additional infiltration tools, or you can choose to brew coffee and make curry downstairs, which I already did. Keep in mind you're going for the trophy for making all infiltration tools. The crafting tonight is a smart move, but you no longer need proficiency points. That's not true. So do whatever you feel like.
I see. Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay.
Make lockpicks
What
if
are your
you can, add
thoughts?
some stealth and all.
Okay.
I have plenty of stealth and all already.
What are your thoughts?
What's something I haven't made yet? I've used a smoke screen before.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Yes! Maxed stats!
All right.
Well then.
I don't have to do any more stat increasing. Unless it's for a trophy. Turn on that life will
Day
change.
has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto? I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Oh, I thought she was saying she ripped it up. Makoto,
Let us go.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden. Yeah, we screw this all up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here too, you know?
Now, let's settle
It'll
the
be
score.
alright. I want to save my sister no matter what. Is everyone decided?
We can't afford to lose.
All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker, this is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
It's showtime.
Do I need to go to the Velvet Room?
I'll just add this.
This is the last time I'm going to ask. Do I have to go to the Velvet Room? I'm going to check my equipment before we go. But this will be fine. Cut loose. Yes, sir. Why did I go to the casino entrance again?
Let's go.
Let's take Sai Nijima's heart. And this is the first time they used the lyrics, too. Please select your desired floor. Fucking hell. Oh, I did it again. Oh well, that's the last time I'll make that mistake. This place is gonna crumble when I'm out of here. Wait. Not necessarily, I just remembered. Focus. Well, if you haven't been paying attention, if you've been paying attention since the beginning, you know how this is gonna go.
Whoa.
Huh? Where's the treasure? It seems you came just as I had planned. As she planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. Seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn, she's mocking us. Let's go after her. This elevator will most likely take us to Saison's location. Is everyone ready to go? Alright then, let's go. Sis, I'll protect you.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
I knew it would be on a roulette board.
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
Let's do this fair and square.
My favorite song in the whole game.
All right, let's do it.
I shall put you to the sword!
Let's do this fair and square.
Bet HP.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Persona!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I'm not done. It's time.
That'll change soon.
Something else.
I don't know. I'm a hard man to please.
Ah, so you've broken the rules. In that case, it's time you be penalized. This is your penalty.
Joker, are you alright?
Well, that was bad.
What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
This one.
I appreciate it.
My thanks.
Your health is low. Watch out.
I appreciate it.
Don't attack, you goober.
Very helpful.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or your allies depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the flow of the battle when determining where you place your bet.
Well, how will you bet?
How should I bet? I'm gonna bet low because she's been cheating this entire time.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I don't know.
Let's keep watching her then. There has to be something not right going on here.
Let's do this fair and square.
Bet money.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
This one. Thank you. My thanks.
Persona! Let's go.
Much thanks. Very helpful.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
Always bet low to avoid despair.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
I think I found out how she's cheating.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker? Really? How is she doing it?
There's a glass lid.
I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
We must stop my sister. As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
I'm going to go? Well, I will try my hardest.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
I'm gonna send a catchy.
I'm on it.
Let's do this fair and square.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time. What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Man, they went to a worse battle theme. Holy hell!
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my
Those are nipples that could cut diamonds.
If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game! I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Die on my blade!
Focus swaying! Super move! Ultra charge! She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Calm down.
Is it okay to attack her again?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Not this. So,
Fox's health is really low. You have to be careful.
using.
She went from Funeral Rock Casino Rockstar to Little Iron Maiden. Yeah.
Persona! Feel my rage! Come on, Queen!
My skills exceed yours.
Die, die, die!
Just hold on and push through. We can come back from this.
Persona. That's not right. How undignified.
Time for revenge! Persona!
I appreciate it. Now,
Rose
my
up
redemption.
again! It's payback time!
Persona!
Nice moves, Fox!
Persona! All right. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I'm grateful.
Push you to the sword!
Persona!
Taste my wrath. Get out! It's time. Something else. Time for this. Very helpful.
I'll use my persona!
My skills exceed yours.
Die on my blade!
Chuck got knocked down! Come on, stay together!
How undignified.
Time for revenge!
Behave yourself!
Using this.
Much thanks. My thanks. This is what separates us!
As long as you win, it doesn't matter what methods you use. Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goals.
It's not for us. We only do it to help others who are suffering.
I will win.
You're being a sore loser.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
So she's not going to cheat anymore? This may be a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at roulette, we'll get an advantage in battle.
Let's see.
Is it okay to attack her while she's doing this? Oh, that's right. No, never mind. Does it matter how I bet? Yay!
This one, defense up.
I shall push you to the sword!
Bro's got some moves.
100 slaps.
You gotta watch them.
Getting dizzy.
Bro's completely weak. His accuracy is low.
That's not right.
Hang in there.
I'm grateful.
Well, that saves me one thing to do.
Persona. Let's go.
Thank you. My thanks.
Persona!
Die, die, die!
Watch them, Scots. You missed?
I'll try this.
I appreciate it.
Very helpful.
You oppose it!
Who's next?
Persona!
Much thanks. I'm grateful.
My skill!
Die on my blade!
The queen is in danger!
It's time.
Yeah, I know I have other personas for, but, let's see.
You're mine.
Oh, that's helpful.
Queen's in trouble! It looks bad.
This is my other self. Take this!
This should do.
I appreciate it.
I don't know her weaknesses,
My thanks.
but she's a boss, so she might not have any.
Persona!
I will win! Justice can only be on the side of the victor!
Persona! Ravage them! I am thou.
I'll use my persona!
That's right. Haru has the stat nullifier.
Out of our way! No, Queen's in danger!
I'll use this.
Thank you. Hurry, everyone! Are you okay? Focus on healing up!
It's time. You're mine.
Over! You missed? Thanks.
Very helpful.
I will win!
Persona! Okay,
Thank you. My thanks. Manifest!
I will win!
Bet attack. Yay! Okay, so let's see here.
There. Persona. Die.
Persona! No holds barred!
Persona!
Persona. You're mine.
Let's go.
Persona! Let's go.
Much thanks.
I'm grateful. Persona!
I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis! The enemy's power is
Persona!
rapidly increasing!
Ravage snap. Persona. Here.
Persona!
Thank you.
My thanks.
Persona.
Winning is all that matters.
Wow, I was scared for a minute.
You're mine.
Got her.
It's a step forward.
Now I'm even more charming.
Oakland Rugrat Kid with 100 bits. Thank you very much. And your first try, too. And now for what lies beyond. You say this every fucking time and I prevail.
Oh, look! A new move!
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations, twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Well, you are right. It's now for what lies beyond the opening of the game, because if you remember from how this game started, we're catching up to that now.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
Rank 7.
All right.
Now my party sons Haru are on the same area.
Would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Yeah, but what about that guy? I think we should disband after we get that guy.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright?
I am. Let's go.
Huh? And they're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
I think I know what those shadows mean.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
Go, everyone.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
I certainly hope so.
There's something here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Moving immediately.
Alright, good night, Cocoa. As far as you know, we're caught up to the beginning of the game, but there's always the YouTube archive tomorrow morning. Good, now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm, you can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
That skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away.
We're back to the beginning of the game.
Stop right there!
Take him down, Joker!
I got rid of you!
I am Arsene, another you that exists
have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Yeah, he definitely sounds like the Smash announcer.
No threat. Get him, Joker.
Ravage them!
Uh-oh.
Everyone else, head to position. Use route B.
Calm down. There.
I don't know its weak point. It's fire or air time.
Negi Mitama!
Something else.
Persona!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona!
No. There.
Yeah, keep smiling, buddy. This'll hurt.
Persona!
Not this. It's time. There. This one.
This'll hurt.
Well, Nick, you wasted bead and bead chain. Tell me you have a persona that can resist or absorb fire. Let me see. I have this guy. He can drain it.
Go down!
Haha, bitch.
Come! There! Persona!
I knew getting this weak persona was a good idea.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door!
Nah, I'm repeating the entire first part down to the gameplay part elements. You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Come on, man.
Dude, can he even hear us? Don't worry, I'm picking up on everyone's voices. Just go, Joker!
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Ahead, stop. It's bad, Joker, hide. You'll never get away if you just keep fighting. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Yeah, are you sure he came in this way? Understood. I will continue the search.
All right.
Now's your chance. Run for the stairs.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
So now that we're back at this point, are those cops or agents real, or are they part of the metaverse? Oh, shoot.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
How are you gonna land? He nearly stuck it.
Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
Ah, hell.
Still struggling.
Suspect secured. Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Oh, I forgot they said someone sold me out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Saving is highly suggested as the story will progress greatly soon. Would you like to save now? Yeah!
Guess the drug was too strong.
Wake him up.
No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you?
Give it up!
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Just stay silent on that one.
Hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Could you imagine if you never saw this in the beginning and this is how it came to be towards the end?
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor, sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see.
Casino of Jealousy shut down.
So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you in this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
This scene will set you on the path to the true ending. In total, there can be as many as 19 responses to this scene, but only the second and third ones will affect the outcome. Response 2. No or never heard of them. And response 3. There were no such people. So, don't sell out my friends. Will get me the true ending. I'm going to ask this right now, and I'm not going to continue until I have an answer. I want the true ending. Which one do I pick? I'm going to sit right here until... Troy, you tell me. Selling them out, I think, will get me the bad ending. I feel like lying sounds like it might be the best idea, but I'm not sure how the rest of the game will plot out. Oh my god. This is so nerve-wracking. Don't be a sellout. Okay, well there's 2 no sellout answers. Never heard of them as flat out lying. No is lying too, but it's not saying I'm not lying about my friendships with them. No.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
There were no such people.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi.
But since you saved, watch the bad end off screen if you feel like it. I can just go to YouTube.
There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
So does it matter what I answer now? Because I'm still afraid. Does it matter at all what I answer from this point onward? I want the best ending, and if you know the answers to how to get that, tell me them. Personally, I said not Akechi. But did you get the true ending, though? Fuck it, I'll trust your word.
So
You've helped me this far.
Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
Alright, now what do I say? Because, like, I'll reveal my intentions if I say that's right. But if I keep denying... Do the ellipses.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
I'm gonna keep plaguing you for help until I get this. I want to be released and I want the best ending. I didn't put 90 hours into this to not get the best ending. It's a dirty tactic.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one suspected of foul crimes.
Justice is on our side.
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
Drug's starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
You're giving up?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Why did you come here?
Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right. There's something I need to do.
The suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Hand it over.
The smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
Oh, Troy, help. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna look up a spoiler-free thing, unless I think I have it. Let me see. I might. I want to make a deal with you. I'm starting to remember. I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
I told you it's fine, okay.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him?
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the true culprit.
The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that realm, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I feel as if Sai finally understands me.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
True justice. What the hell is that supposed to be?
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Satan, the most powerful persona of the Judgment Arcana.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though?
He sold us out.
A Ketchikun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
No, this Arcana is purely plot relevant. The fact that you unlock true justice will lead you to the truth.
That was but a lie I spread to set them up.
So that was just basically saying you're set for the true ending.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Is Akechi the real guy who did it?
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
Oh, did he kill that guy? Shit.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Akechi has unveiled his true identity. My bond with Akechi has grown deeper. Oh, fucking hell.
Alright.
No, I don't want my rank to go up with this asshole. Are you kidding?
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Oh no. What? No. There's way more game after this.
Hmm?
I'm shook.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I knew it!
You not to call me by name.
Now the whole the audience knows who I am.
Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Yes, I know it's past 11. I'm sticking through this until I get a good time to stop.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is...
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online community.
I'd be pissed if this was the end of the game. Like, absolutely pissed.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anyway.
If I went the bad route, would this be the end of the game? Straight up.
You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why.
Because that's the thinking I'm getting right now. Like if this was the real ending, if this was the bad ending, this is where it stops.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now.
I thought we got rid of that guy.
Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
Ew.
Breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Oh, well, I'm alive in the Velvet Room at least.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
So, was something else going on that I was totally not paying attention to, or did they just deliberately not show us? For this very purpose. The first time I sensed something was off. That's right, it was during the school festival. Yeah, he left the pictures there.
They're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We can't trust him.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
He's suspicious.
Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's
something else I want you to
look into.
Whoops.
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
You can do it, Futaba.
I agree.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
What kind of plan?
An incredible one.
Futaba's gonna do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
So wait, were they looking at the camera the whole time?
It seems you finally remember.
They had access to the camera.
This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. Wait, what the hell? What did we do? Hell yeah, I'm gonna save my current progress. What did we do? I mean, I know we faked his death, but like how? I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone were starting to come back. Are you listening? What were we talking about? You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought about right about now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was also the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill, well, me. If we go into assist his palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think he would be this far gone, I know now that what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So the cops were real! So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Okumura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording what we got? We got enough proof to do it? No, Akechi's merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning of his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it, though once we do, the mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons the plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it, so we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion. But if we go into a palace as told, he'll get arrested and murdered by Akechi. Palace. The palace! Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage! What's this all of a sudden? There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really? You gotta be kidding me. If he wants to kill him, why not let him? That is, inside the palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive him, me, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. So they killed Joker, but they didn't kill Ren. Okay.
Since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
So, when you go into the metaverse, you don't truly leave the real world. You just have another version of you in there.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
I may be piecing together how this is happening.
Look who's here.
Give him a big hug.
Hey, you big bastard.
I'm not that much taller than you. I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
Yeah, please.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
He was too suspicious.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
He's like, I'm even more lost than I was before.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too. When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Wow! They dropped that early on and I never caught on. Holy shit! Good God, my daughter's friends are nuts.
Mona
Well, he
was
always
the
thought
only
that.
one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd.
Dude, I was probably tired as fuck. I didn't.
My pancake
Oh my god.
was an honest one after all.
I don't even remember how far back that was.
So naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app.
Oh, I did pick up on that though.
My heart was pounding while I was doing it though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly.
If Futaba's touching your electronics, she did something to it, whether
Futaba's
she looks like she's
quirky
doing it or
nature
not.
proved to be a great help.
That was just an act.
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her
Oh,
palace
Goro
and have them
Akechi,
catch the
your
Phantom
love of
Thieves in the
pancakes
act.
was your end.
That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
Holy hell!
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
You wore a very revealing dress, had Yakuza tattoos on your back, had makeup like that girl who tried to turn into a cat from Always Sunny, and you turned into a robot with pierced nipples. And I do not mean with the rings.
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Not till we got to school.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion.
To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
You had to trust it.
And it was absolutely the best decision we could have made.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without a catchy knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping it catchy in the dark.
Man, these guys had planned this the entire time we were in there. My team grows up so fast, shed single tear.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
Ah, it's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I couldn't see it either.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember drugs.
Understandable. By the way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake.
I'm sorry to say, but I'm kind of on the level with Sojiro. I understand everything else, but...
But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Again, you know nothing about the world today.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
Basically, because Akechi saw a Joker caught, the metaverse would produce a captured Joker, and Akechi could see and interact with it because he perceived him there.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know.
Make your curry.
Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
So I can't go to school anymore.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Read? Okay.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
Giving a hard middle finger to this bastard, even though I beat his ass.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So, I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
Money.
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
Yeah, that.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Mar-a-Lago in Florida. The Diet Building.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is...
Can they hear the cat yet?
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
First cell phones, and now they have a ghost world you can go to. Man, when I was your age, we just had sticks and rocks to play.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
No persona, no cat talk. Okay.
Should we start?
So they just hear meow 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 meow.
Diet building after school.
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? Can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
School sucked anyway. All they did was throw chalk at me and ask stupid questions.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
Well, most of us.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
Don't worry, you'll still be able to conduct operations. Yeah, the school I feel like was holding me back.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is
I
no
can get
end
the
to
mornings
their
now too.
Conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be maxing confidants and all that shit. I will do my damnedest. Oh my god, we went another hour because of all that. And we're still not done.
Finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
And that's the only thing I agree with this guy on.
The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the Chosen One. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Oh my god. What a lore dump.
How do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
The chief's right. Let's hit the hay. That's a good idea. After that massive lore dump, we went an extra hour, so I am tired. So we're stopping the stream for tonight. So thank you all so much for joining me. Tomorrow night, I will return to Devil May Cry 3. Probably get to the third quarter of that game, provided I don't run into something as bullshit as Nivan. If I am close to finishing Devil May Cry 3 after tomorrow night, I'll do another stream Friday night and get it done. And then next week is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I will not stream on those days. I will probably resume streaming either the 26th or the 27th. And I'll probably just do Persona 5 to finish the year off. And then finish the game off. because we are so close now, and I'd like to be done so that way before the end of the year if possible, so that way I can move on to something else, and then I'll pick up Tales of Vesperia when that comes out next month. So Persona 5 will be back sometime next week. I have not yet decided when, but Devil May Cry 3 will be my priority for the short time being, and then I'll come back to Persona 5 in full swing and get it done. And Christine will probably be here too to help me see it through to the end. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, depending on when and where you're watching this. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for some Devil May Cry 3. Until then, I've been MugiwaraJM, and I'll see you guys later. The real shit begins next time. Bye-bye now.